I just filmed everything and then I realized the camera wasn't on. Anyway, as you might be able to tell by the title, this is probably going to be quite a short video based on a book I just finished reading, The Color Purple by Alice Walker. I was recommended it by a book club I'm a part of on Goodreads, and it's a feminist book club, so I picked it up out of the library and read it, and yeah, I thought I'd share my thoughts on it with you guys. So it's about this girl, and no, what it's about I'll say after. The dialect is very southern, like it's written in dialect, and it's kind of annoying for some people like me, but it definitely was a crucial part of the story, so yeah, what can you do? This main character, she's black, she's a woman, and she lives, I think, in the 30s or something, I'm not quite sure, and so she's very downgraded for multiple reasons. And yeah, let me just read you the blurb. Well, it's not really a blurb, but you'll see what I mean. The Color Purple established Alice Walker as a major voice in modern fiction. Winner of a Pulitzer Prize and a National Book Award, the novel tells the story of two sisters, one a missionary in Africa and the other a child wife living in the South, who sustain their loyalty to and trust in each other across time, distance, and silence. The principal voice is that of Celie, who has been raped by the man she believes to be her father, robbed of her two children, and married off to a man she hates. Her sister, Nettie, escaped the same fate and is befriended by missionaries who have unwittingly adopted Celie's children. Separated for 30 years, the sisters live in ignorance of each other's circumstances. Nettie's letters do not reach Celie, and so great is Celie's sense of shame that she can only write to God. But life for Celie begins to change for the better when her husband's lover, a remarkable woman named Chug Avery, comes to live with them. Beautifully imagined and deeply compassionate, this classic of American literature is rich with passion, pain, inspiration, and an indomitable love of life. So it's that really described it, I think, very well. But Chug, the lover of the person Celie is married off to, she's very strong-minded, and in those days you wouldn't call it a feminist, but she was like a feminist, and she's also black, but she fights really for what she believes in, and she doesn't give in to, society. And there's another character very similar to that as well, and I think it's a very impressive, it's such a good book. I think I'm going to read you guys the first page or paragraph or something, just so you get an idea of the dialect. You better never tell nobody but God. It'd kill your mammy. Dear God, I am 14 years old. I have always been a good girl. Maybe you can give me a sign letting me know what is happening to me. Last spring, after little Lucius come, I heard them fussing. He was pulling on her arm. She say, "It too soon, Fonso. I ain't well." Finally, he leave her alone. A week go by, he pulling on her arm again. She say, "No, I ain't gonna. Can't you see I'm already half dead? And all of these children." So you didn't really get the idea of the dialect from that paragraph, but it's it just is. But it's a very good book, and I definitely recommend it, especially to those feminists out there like me. And even if you're not a feminist, even if you're completely against it, whatever, definitely read it. It's so worth it.